So I was in the 6th grade when my teacher had asked me to write 10 points for a debate that was due. And when she asked me for them, I was unable to give her the work. And she assumed that because I had not written them down, that I had not even thought about them or I didn't know them. So when she looked at me and said, "Where are the points?" I said, "They're in my head." And she was so mad. So I told her, I said, "Give me a pen and paper and I'll give them to you right now." She didn't believe me. And then I gave them to her. I wrote them down then and there and I gave them to her. And I remember her telling my mom that they were so well thought out and they were poignant and they completely made sense for the debate. And she didn't expect it. And I think that's when she and I both realized that I don't think the way other kids think. I didn't need to wrote or memorize or even write them down. I just had to think about them. And I knew what I needed to do the moment I did that. As I continued in life, what I realized is usually people think in a very linear fashion. They look at things in a very isolated point of view. I don't do that. When I learn visually, or I listen and I learn. So when I'm sitting in class and I just listen to the teacher, I can write my exam literally based on what I have heard in class. And when I open the book, it's just a revision of whatever I've heard in class. So reading and memorizing doesn't become a great part of anything. The way I learn is visually and in an auditory fashion. And the beauty of my thought or my thinking is that I'm able to see things in a whole. So I like connections. So when I'm trying to write an answer in college eventually, or when I had to do a research project for my MA, I could take different theories that I had learned about very briefly. Briefly as in I had learned them maybe 3 years ago, but I remembered them. And I have learned something today. I could string whatever I had learned together and create a new theory or a new concept that could be studied. And that became a strength. So I didn't think in a linear fashion, and when I was a kid, that was a problem. But as I grew up, and because of all the help I got and the faith I have in my own ability and my own thinking, I realize now that it's a gift. My thinking, my ability to think is actually a gift. And it's unique. And I'm really happy with it now.